Thank you so much for joining Be Your Own CEO Show. My name is Priska Achuki. Today, I want to talk about owning our mind. When someone mentions the mind, your focus shifts to your head. Sometimes we have to ask ourselves this question: what is using our life? What is using my life? We, to a great extent, behave, think, react because of some previous experience that we have had. One of the things we know about life is that it is always changing. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. Sometimes things go really well, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes you are happy, and sometimes you're sad. Now, that's that thing called life. And when we begin to understand and know that reality, that we will never ever have things just on an even keel all the time, that you're gonna have some ups and you're gonna have some downs. But let me tell you something. During those down moments, that is where the growth takes place. And that is where the work is. Anybody can feel better when they have their health, when they have their bills paid, when they have happy relationships, when their children are acting normal, and business is successful. Anybody could be positive then. Anybody can have a larger vision then. Anybody can have faith under these circumstances. See, but the real challenge of growth mentally, but the real challenge of growth emotionally, but the real challenge of growth spiritually comes when you get knocked down, comes when a person gets knocked down. Adversity introduces a man or a woman to himself or herself. And how do you handle it? That's where the growth takes place. When you're knocked down, evaluate where you are. Look at it. Assess it. Assess yourself and assess the situation. Assess what brought you there and what role did you play in it. All of us are self-made, but only the successful will admit it. What has brought you to this point? What did you learn from it? Are you learning anything, or you're doing it over and over and over and over again? Someone once said that insanity is doing the same thing in the same way and expecting different results. Are you going through it, or are you growing through it? Are you bigger and better because of it? It is not going to lead you until you grow through it. Until you handle it with grace, it will stay in your face. Some say they are stuck in the challenges of life. How do we get stuck? Let me give an example of anger. Someone did something to you that you are not ready to forgive, and therefore you have that anger stuck in you. You are not letting go. You have revenge all over you. You can't even do anything. And anytime you come across someone, or anytime you come across a friend, you always talk about the anger that is still in you. You always talk about the wrong thing that someone did to you. Get over it. Move on. Some of us are stuck in the experiences we've gone through in life. You can't move on. And if you move on, you carry forward the experiences you had yesterday. You have to let go. If you have to begin to move, you have to clear your mind. Let me give an example. When you go to a petrol station, some call it a gas station, you will always find the balance of the previous car. And when you tell the attendant that I want my car filled with a bill of 2,000 Kenya shillings or $2, when he inserts the digits in that machine, they erase the previous readings. Move on. If you want to begin to move, you have to clear your mind. We have to clear our mind of the unnecessary luggage and baggage that is weighing us down. Let it go and begin to focus on developing yourself. You must work on yourself continuously. Never be satisfied with yourself. You got unlimited potential. You can put efforts on yourself and concentrate on developing yourself. You can transform your life wherever you are. As you begin to work on yourself, you can expand the vision of your life. On your mind. Begin to work on self-mastery. Thank you so much for joining Be Your Own CEO Show. My name is Priska Achuki.